The deficiency of serotonin, or so-called the happy hormone, can have a variety of negative effects on the human body and mind. In this video, we will discuss the symptoms and diseases associated with low serotonin and the causes of serotonin deficiency. We will also talk about the ways to increase serotonin and foods and drinks that help serotonin synthesis. Hello, we are Medivery University Hospital. Our channel provides information about diseases and medical health according to a Japanese physician. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. What is serotonin? Serotonin is a brain neurotransmitter that helps control our emotions and mood. Due to its major role in emotional control, serotonin is essential for our mental stability and has a significant impact on each person's sensitivity to stress. This is because serotonin regulates stress-related neurotransmitters such as dopamine and noradrenaline. When serotonin properly functions, it stabilizes the mental state and makes us feel happy, which surely brings positive effects on our daily lives. Symptoms and diseases associated with serotonin deficiency. Serotonin, also known as the happy hormone, promotes the secretion of the sleep hormone, melatonin. The lack of serotonin can cause insomnia and other sleep issues. Likewise, serotonin deficiency can lead to improper control of various neurotransmitters and cause various symptoms and diseases including chronic stress, mood swings, irritability, anxiety, low ambition, a sense of lethargy and decreased motivation, difficulty in suppressing appetite, insomnia, increased aggression, depression, stress disorder, and panic disorder. Causes of serotonin deficiency. Many factors contribute to serotonin deficiency, but here are some of the most common causes. Lack of sunlight. Exposure to sunlight is necessary for the body to synthesize serotonin. A lifestyle with few outdoor activities or short daylight hours, especially in the winter, leads to a lack of sun exposure and eventually serotonin deficiency. A lack of sun exposure and associated low serotonin are the main causes of seasonal affective disorder. The disorder is more common in winter. Unhealthy diet. Serotonin is synthesized from the nutrients that we take from meals. An unbalanced diet can result in a lack of serotonin synthesis, which can negatively affect our mental health. Since serotonin is synthesized from the amino acid tryptophan, it is important to eat food rich in tryptophan. Intestinal environment. Vitamin B6 is required for the serotonin synthesis from tryptophan. Vitamin B6 can be taken from foods, but in fact, much of the vitamin is synthesized by intestinal bacteria. In other words, if the intestinal environment deteriorates and the intestinal bacteria do not function well, serotonin cannot be synthesized properly. The intestinal environment is also greatly related to the autonomic nervous system. A stress-induced disturbance of the autonomic nervous system can worsen the gut microbiome and cause serotonin deficiency. Since the gut is an organ that has a great influence on our mental health, a healthy diet is recommended to ensure both the autonomic nervous system and intestinal bacteria function well. A healthy diet would keep the gut in good condition and ultimately facilitate serotonin secretion. Low estrogen. Estrogen, a female hormone, activates the serotonin functions. The changes in hormonal balance caused by menstruation and menopause can cause low estrogen in women, which can adversely affect serotonin functions. Some symptoms associated with menopause, such as irritability and the loss of emotional control, are believed to be caused by serotonin deficiency. As a side note, according to some research, the rate of serotonin synthesis in women is about half of the rate in men. This makes women more prone to serotonin deficiency. As explained earlier, the fluctuation of female hormone levels due to menstruation and menopause can cause inconsistent serotonin secretion in women. Nutrients recommended to increase serotonin. So how can we increase serotonin levels? Let's discuss the nutrients that help serotonin synthesis. Tryptophan. Tryptophan, an essential amino acid, can be converted to serotonin in our body. However, the issue is that some of the essential amino acids, such as tryptophan, cannot be produced in the body despite their indispensable nature for our health. So, it is necessary to obtain them through diet. Foods rich in tryptophan, such as soy products, dairy products, meat, and fish, help prevent serotonin deficiency. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is also necessary for the synthesis of serotonin from tryptophan. The vitamin is abundantly contained in some types of fish such as bonito and tuna, as well as in livers. Vitamin B6 is also abundant in some fruits such as bananas and avocados. Other functions of vitamin B6 are to prevent dermatitis and mouth ulcers. Magnesium. Magnesium has a role in serotonin synthesis, as well as bone and tooth health. To increase magnesium intake, it is important to consume more beans and fish. Niacin. Niacin is another vitamin synthesized from tryptophan. In other words, when niacin deficiency occurs, tryptophan is consumed to make niacin, making it difficult to produce serotonin. Foods rich in niacin include livers, meat, and fish. Dietary fibers. Most serotonin is synthesized in the intestines. For serotonin to be secreted normally, the intestinal environment must be well maintained. Dietary fibers are expected to improve the intestinal environment. Soluble fiber, which feeds good bacteria and helps reduce bad bacteria, is particularly important. Soluble fiber is abundant in seaweed and beans. Foods and drinks recommended to increase serotonin. Here are some foods and drinks that are high in the nutrients mentioned earlier and effective in increasing serotonin levels. Soy products. Soybeans are a highly nutritious food and contain a good balance of amino acids such as tryptophan that is converted to serotonin. Tryptophan can be obtained from foods made from soybeans, especially tofu, natto, soy milk, miso, and soy sauce. Soy products are also rich in dietary fibers, which maintain a good intestinal environment and promote proper serotonin secretion. In addition, soybeans contain isoflavones, which have a similar function to the female hormone estrogen. Hormonal imbalance causes a decrease in serotonin levels, which can lead to PMS, premenstrual syndrome, and menopausal disorders. However, isoflavones would help prevent PMS and menopausal disorders as well as mood swings. Dairy products. Dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese are rich in tryptophan. Consuming dairy products daily can help prevent tryptophan deficiency. In addition, it can promote the synthesis of serotonin. Oligosaccharides and lactic acid bacteria contained in dairy products also help increase good bacteria in the intestines and improve the intestinal environment. Dairy products are also recommended for those who suffer from poor intestinal condition, constipation, and diarrhea. Beef, pork, and chicken. Tryptophan can also be obtained from meat such as beef, pork, and chicken. Amino acids such as tryptophan are especially abundant in protein-rich parts, especially lean meat. Beef thighs, beef fillets, pork loin, chicken breast, and chicken tenders are rich in tryptophan. Livers are also rich in vitamin B6, which helps in serotonin production. Fish. Some types of fish contain more vitamin B6 and tryptophan, which helps serotonin synthesis. Both vitamin B6 and tryptophan are more abundant in red or dark-colored parts of the fish body than in fatty parts. It is advisable to consume red or dark-colored parts to increase the serotonin levels. In addition to vitamin B6 and tryptophan, both tuna and bonito are rich in niacin, which prevents the decrease in serotonin. Banana. If you want to increase serotonin with fruits, bananas are a good choice. Bananas contain the highest amount of vitamin B6 of all fruits. They are also a great source of nutrients. They contain glucose, which is a source of energy for the brain, and dietary fibers, which help the intestinal environment. Whenever you feel that you are having trouble concentrating or feeling down, it is a good idea to eat bananas. Nuts. Nuts are rich in magnesium. The synergy between magnesium-rich nuts and foods rich in tryptophan is expected to greatly facilitate serotonin synthesis. Nuts that contain a lot of magnesium are almonds and Brazil nuts. Lifestyle to increase serotonin. Finally, we will discuss dietary and lifestyle habits that help prevent serotonin deficiency and boost serotonin levels. Enjoy sunlight for 30 minutes per day. Exposure to sunlight facilitates serotonin production. The lack of sun exposure in winter, when we have fewer daylight hours or on days with bad weather, can cause low serotonin unless we consciously go outside. It is ideal to spend at least 30 minutes a day in the sun. For those who do not have many opportunities to go outside due to their work schedule or other reasons, try to expose yourself to sunlight even when you are indoors. Some say that it is most effective to get sunlight immediately after waking up. However, the data obtained from phototherapy to treat depression and other disorders shows that the timing of sun exposure does not cause much difference. In addition, the secretion of melatonin, a sleep hormone, is increased 14-15 hours after exposure to sunlight. If you are exposed to sunlight in the early morning or sometime before lunch, the peak of serotonin secretion hits at night. It is effective in improving insomnia and sleeping patterns. Engage in regular rhythmic exercises. Rhythmic exercises such as walking, jogging, and squatting at a steady rhythm increase serotonin secretion. Walking for about 30 minutes during the daytime allows you to exercise and receive sunlight at the same time. Both are essential for serotonin synthesis. This will enhance the effects of rhythmic exercises, and you can also expect to sleep better by improving your mood and tiring out your body through the exercises. Shed tears. Crying is an effective way to relieve stress, but it also promotes serotonin secretion. Therefore, it is important to create opportunities to express emotions and shed tears as much as possible by watching touching movies or reading books to increase serotonin. Physician's comments. In this video, we focused on serotonin. We all would like to maintain good mental health and have a pleasant life. To do so, we need proper serotonin secretion. Exposure to sunlight and a healthy diet are important for producing serotonin. Take a walk in the sunshine and consume foods high in tryptophan to ensure a steady serotonin level. By doing so, your mood will be refreshed and stabilized, and your healthy lifespan will be extended. We want to know what you would like to see made into a video. If you have any health questions or unexplained symptoms that you're concerned about, please let us know in the comments section. If you found this video informative and interesting, please like and subscribe to encourage us in our future activities. Thank you for watching.